Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you a newish deck and bringing you some news, I guess, about our new ban list, our new forbidden list. They've changed some skills, they've ban listed some cards. Let's jump right in. Starting with the skills, we have Mass Tribute, Parasite Infestation, and 3 Lord Pillars. So, what did they change about Mass Tribute? They pretty much made it so it's virtually the same skill, except with Nemesis Warrior and things like that, they have to wait until the end of your turn, so they could still do the Mass Tribute Nemesis Warrior play, but then you have an entire turn to respond without them being able to summon another monster, so it's a little easier to get around. It doesn't really mess with the skill too much, but it stops Nemesis Warrior, so it's very useful, very great change that we really needed. Good stuff. Parasite Infestation. I get that this skill is toxic. I don't think it was a problem, but I get that nobody really likes it. So they made it insect themed. The deck has to have 4 or more insect type monsters with different names. That's a hard feat to reach, guys. There's not many good insect monsters out there. So that's a pretty strict nerf. And this is the second time this skill has been nerfed. It used to be able to put up to 3 parasites into your deck. It's absolutely crazy. Disgusting, so I guess that's okay. I don't think it needed to be nerfed. I don't think it's being played that much, but they nerfed it more anyway, so no more Weevil, guys. If your deck so we're doing 3 Lord Pillars. What is with this skill? We haven't even seen it. A lot of people don't even have it yet, and they're changing it. So why? Because it was putting 6 whatever cards on the bottom of your deck and leaving 14 cards on the top of your deck. So people were just abusing 14 card decks and making crazy decks already out the gates. So it's nerfed before it even really took off the ground. Crazy stuff. Very fast nerf. But it's whatever. They just messed up in balancing or something like that. So overall the skill changes are pretty good. Let's look at the ban list. Forbidden and limited. First thing we see is Gem Knight Lady Lapis Lazuli. So what was she doing? She was doing first turn OTKs with Gem Knights, which, you can't have first turn OTKs running around. It's just, I did a first turn OTK with Gem Knights, but it had nowhere near the win ratio the Lapis Burn one has. It's way more consistent here, so it had to be done. And it doesn't hurt Gem Knights, so Gem Knights are still fine. You just get 1 Lapis, you don't get your first turn KOs that way. Very good stuff. So, they're coming after Koa'ki. Koa'ki are still strong. It's sad to see him go, honestly. It's been a while. But I think they've finally done him in. They got Diamond Core this time. This is the real nerf they should have did from the beginning. It hits Diamond Core to 2. So they unnerf Iron Core, and now you get hit with the Diamond Core, so you can't just really splash at anything. You can't do it with Treacherous. I'm sure people are still gonna try, but it's not as good. And Amazona Swordswoman, she's been so strong for so long. It's sad to see her go. We had her for so long, but there she goes. 2 more. So quick, easy little bursts. They don't really affect too much. But it's nice. They got rid of some things we needed to do, like Mass Tribute and that first turn KO. So, what I'm bringing you today is a new Subterror deck that gets by without having to use and abuse Mass Tribute. So, we're running Heavy Starter instead of Mass Tribute, and we're running 0 Nemesis Warriors. So that's virtually the only difference. We're still using common staples like Canadia, Floodgate, and Needle Sealing. We're using way more flip monsters since we're using Heavy Starter. With Heavy Starter, we're using 3 Umastrix, 2 Stygos, and just 1 Speleologist. He's a weird one. What he does, he'll target a monster, change it to face-up attack position, and change its attack to 0. He also has 3,000 attack, 1,400 defense, so he's kind of a little different than most of the monsters. And like I said, we're using 6 flip, we're using 1 Tsukiyomi, because that's all I have. We're using 2 Maidens, and 3 Sentry. I have 3 Maidens, but I'd rather have the Sentry. It's a little more aggressive, which the deck kind of needs. And of course 3 Final Battle, because that is core. So I'm not using Nemesis Warrior because he's a little slow. I feel it's not worth it to still play Nemesis Warrior and just a monster you can special summon or something for that play. Don't feel it's worth it. I feel we're always going to start with a big monster with heavy starter. Then all we need is a flip monster, and our game has started. Strong staples. It's still a tier 1 deck, guys. It still claps. It's going to be fine without Mass Tribute. It's just not going to be the be-all, end-all you're seeing played everywhere. So I hope you guys enjoy the replays. I hope you guys enjoy the ban list. And thanks for watching, everyone. Bye. So, of course, the ban list is not live yet. So you'll see me playing a lot of old-style Subterrors and still actually winning. So this guy's King of Games rank up. We stopped 2 King of Games rank ups through these 5 matches. We stopped 3 rank ups total, but only 2 of them were for King of Games. So as you can see, these are the hands you want. 2 of your big monsters, 1 trap card, and something to get them out. We get a Golem Sentry. It's going to bring all our boys out. Going first turn is fantastic for Subterrors. He's going to be trying to do the exact same thing we do, but we did it first, so it's like already decided, guys. First turns are great for Subterrors. He's a Nemesis Warrior. We're going to Floodgate him, but flipping him face down is still going to activate the effects of his monsters, so he's going to set up almost an identical field, but we get a little better effect with Golem Sentry, and we have our Umastrix. Now here's a bit of a misplay. Had I flipped him up first, I would have been able to destroy 2. We could have wiped the entire board. We do it with Golem Sentry anyway, but I could have done it if we didn't have Golem Sentry and things like that. So that's a tough way to lose your King of Games rank up. I'm sorry to that guy. That was just coin flip, man. You lost the coin flip. Sorry. Okay, we're fighting a Colin, but I'm pretty sure it's just a 6 Samurai going second. Heavy starter, so we're always going to start with a big boy. And we have a way to get our big boy out, and a final battle, so this is already over. Oh, it's actually Gear Town. It is not 6 Samurai. It is Ancient Gears. Brings out a Gear Reactor. Sets a back row. He's probably just trying to get some skills on his Colin. We use our Sentry. That's going to bring out all our boys. Bring out our Weak D, 1400 boy. Bring out the Umastrix. Set 2 final battles, and we're ready to go, guys. We're just waiting now for his moves. But we're not even going to wait. We go to the draw phase. We're going to banish his Reactor Dragon immediately. That's going to let him use World Legacy Clash and a double Cyclone to get rid of other final battles, but I'm going to buff his attack before he destroys that final battle. So 4,700, then we get hit with World Legacy Clash to lose 3,000, but that still puts us at a 1,700, protected from a Gear Werven. Great stuff, guys. So Subterrors are really just going to have to evolve into a super control deck. They really got to be a control deck. Now, here, rank up. Through these replays, we stop 5. I have 5 replays here. 2 of them, we stop a King of Games rank up. It's terrible. So we get 2 Floodgates. No way to bring our big monsters out. You're usually always going to have big monsters in your hand. It is, in fact, a 6 Samurai. They're still meta. Summons a Fuma. We Floodgate the Fuma. That's 1 Fuma down. He ends his turn. We get another Canadia, just stalling the game, waiting a little longer. He has to pass. We finally get a flip monster. We're going to be able to flip, get our boys out, get a Stygo, get a Umastrix, and we're in business. So now we're just waiting for him to make a move to stall him out a little more before we make all our moves. And he just dips, guys. So super fast, Kukin rank ups, sucks for them. Okay, Myanmar. I've never heard of that country or seen that flag. I hope I showed you guys enough of it. Going first, this guy is not getting cucked on his rank up. Let's see what we're doing. It's versus another Subterror, so Subterror versus Subterror, you go first, you win the duel. This is what you are gonna see, this is what you're gonna get used to. 1 flip monster, plenty of big monsters, and a 1 trap card for good measure. You just can't get over this as another Subterror going first. It just can't be done. So obviously our fields are just as strong without the Nemesis Warrior. The Nemesis Warrior just used to burn a trap because you could use it to dodge stuff. So here he's trying to Nemesis Warrior play. We're good at Umastrix before he has any opportunity. We ban the Nemesis Warrior, so we're good. We get a Stygo, we set him. Now we're gonna flip the Stygo with the Umastrix face up. That would give us 2 destructions on the back row because you get 1 for each Subterror you have. Very, very cool stuff, guys. Subterrors are just fine. So, like I said, Banlist is not live yet, so there's gonna be plenty of other Subterrors. And going first is great. Like I said, it's just a coin flip. So you win the coin flip, you set up your field properly, and you're good to go. Heavy starter, I just feel it's fantastic. You just always have a monster to get going. And then with 6 of these guys, you have them pretty consistently. We have we have a Floodgate and a Subterror Final Battle. Tsukiyomi flips, that brings out Umastrix. Strong field. He tries to mass tribute out the gates into defense, sets 2 back row, does his Stygo set, tries to end his turn. We're gonna get rid of that Stygo immediately. We still have our Tsukiyomi. We get a second final battle. Now we're gonna swing in. He has no answer. We go up straight to 4,700. Super fast coin flip duels, Subterror versus Subterror, guys. Very, very cool. Just showing you don't really need Nemesis Warrior. You don't really need to go through him. He's just way slow, and building the deck around him just doesn't seem practical when he's not that fast. He's just normal rarity. He's not that great. So I feel this way's a little better. We're focusing on Umastrix, light on the Stygo just so we can make heavy starter work. A whole little niche right here of just flip monsters that are going to summon them, and then the normal staple guys. Subterrors are going to be just fine, even without mass tribute. They just won't be unfair. So good changes, Konami. Thanks for watching, guys.